You're watching Your Voice. Stick around to find out how your budget concerns are being heard in the New York State Senate. I'm Julia Lokendy. Today I am with Senator John Bonacic, and he is your voice in the New York State Senate.
Julia, good morning. I'm still very excited. My adrenaline is still flowing as a result of the Giants beating San Francisco in overtime.
Right.
This was a great game. It's exciting. It's great for New York. They're selling all the merchandise, the Giant stores that sell it. They can't keep it in stock fast enough. So 2 weeks from now, go Giants.
Yeah.
My concerns, what was your question? I got distracted talking about the New York Giants.
I was going to first ask you about redistricting. You know, the issue tends to get convoluted, and it's basically the process of updating districts to reflect the shifts in population. But can you explain what's going on in a very easy way for people?
Sure. Every 10 years, according to the Constitution, we're required to change boundary lines of elected officials based on demographic shifts. As a practical matter, upstate New York is losing population. So everyone is getting pushed south and east because most of the population growth in the state of New York, it's about over 400,000 in 10 years. Not that it's a lot compared to other states, but it's still a growth has happened more in the metropolitan area and the Mid-Hudson area. Every senator has about 300,000 people. Every assembly person has about 100,000 people. Now, because of these shifts in population, we must draw new lines, and we have a bipartisan commission. Democrats and Republicans come together. They have to adhere to the rules of the Constitution. That is, you don't violate the 14th Amendment. You don't disenfranchise minorities with the Federal Voting Rights Act. And they come up with a plan. And because the legislature does it, every government group says, fix, you're not doing it right. We should have somebody else do it. So this has been going on for years. And every time we go through a redistrict, every 10 years, they get sued. The legislature gets sued, and the courts pretty much uphold what the legislature has done, it being fair and proper according to the Constitution. And we'll expect to be sued again. So I understand that the lines will be coming out this coming Wednesday. We're taping this show on Tuesday, so tomorrow it'll be made public, and we'll have an idea where we'll be running. And there'll be a new district for me because lines shift, because demographic shift. Yeah. So that's the process, and we'll move forward. If a court ever overruled the redistricting, then they would mand it back to the legislature, say, redraw it according to my direction. And if we didn't do it, they call a master judge would actually draw the lines. And we don't know if Governor Cuomo will veto it or not. My assumption is he doesn't, because he knows it's going to the courts anyway. All these good government groups always sue because they want relevance. But I expect it to be upheld, the redistricting plan. That's it in a nutshell. It wasn't a nutshell. It was a little longer than a nutshell, but I try to, explain the ramifications.